Chew.
Welcome to the Know. I'm Ashley Jenkins.
And I'm Bernie Chew.
Ever wonder how many of your friends are closet Pokemon nerds or maybe not so closet? Well, now there's an app for that because Pokemon Go is finally here.
The much hyped Pokemon augmented reality game hydro pumped mobile users with super effectiveness this week, releasing on iOS and Android in North America, Australia, and New Zealand.
I'm not sure if I'd call it effectiveness. I'm still playing the server issue game.
It's the
but
funnest
that's
game
neither
ever.
Here nor there. Players in all those territories can now attempt to hunt for Pokemon in the real world
Pokemons.
by use of their phone's GPS, hitting up local gyms to do battle with strangers, or creepily loitering in public places trying to sniff out Pikachus.
I've seen them.
It's seriously the Pokemon game everyone has been waiting for, judging by all the terrible drivers on the road.
And speaking of judging, you don't need to say gym in quotes. It's still just a gym.
Torchies is not a gym.
Sorry, Canada, South America, and Europe, you don't get Pokemon or Freedom just yet.
Boom.
But the Pokemon Company promises that it's coming soon. However, it might be a good thing that those territories don't have it yet, considering some of the concerns people are already having about the game's safety.
Well, let's be fair here. It's more about how people are playing Pokemon Go rather than the game itself being
Agreed.
dangerous. We're just all idiots.
We're barely more than 24 hours from the game's release, and we've already had stories about broken phones dropped in toilets, police issuing warnings not to come to the police station, people driving while playing Pokemon, and people calling the cops on groups of Pokemon trainers that are doing battle in a park.
What's never seen a LARPer? Come on. So this is how the apocalypse starts. Pokemon Go, gonna end the human race. I'm calling it.
Public menace. Since the game launched in the US, there have been troubling reports of people who are driving and playing the game at the same time.
Which we definitely haven't done.
That's gotta be way worse than texting and driving.
Yeah, on Twitter alone, there have been more than 1,500 tweets in the first 12 hours of the game's launch that included the words Pokemon Go and driving.
Yikes.
And that number is growing all the time. So people are playing Pokemon Go, driving, and tweeting about it all at the same time. We are a very multitasking generation.
You don't even need to do that because you don't get any miles or kilometer credits while you're driving.
So the pedometer does not take that.
We don't know that from experimentation at all. A quick glance at the live results for the phrases tells an equally troubling story with tweets like, quote, is Pokemon Go and driving illegal? And, quote, lol, another thing that's wild about Pokemon Go is the fact that I caught a Bulbasaur while driving. Left hand on the steering wheel, right on the ball. Yikes.
Wow, it gets worse from there.
The yikes was not part of the quote, though.
Another quote, honestly, barely even looking up while driving from Milwaukee to Waukesha because of Pokemon Go. Driving and Pokemon about to be tragic. And streamer Sonia Reed, who tweeted, I almost got Tucker in an accident reversing his car at a stoplight to catch an Eevee.
The struggle is real. The trouble has even hit close to home here at Rooster Teeth, where one unnamed employee
We're not gonna name names.
got a
we want to, but we won't.
$180 ticket for driving while playing the game.
That's an expensive Pokemon.
He actually rolled a stop sign because he was paying too much attention to Pokemon Go. Classic rookie move.
So would we call that a macro transaction?
That's like 20,000 coins in the game.
So basically, not free to play at all. You're all gonna be getting expensive tickets, potentially killing yourselves, other people, but hey, it's free to start.
Plus, the cop was super jealous that he had one of the rock.
I hope you got a good
Guys.
one.
Dude, I'm learning. The problems are just happening. Sorry. The problems
dying over here.
The problems aren't just happening on the road either. Australia's Northern Territory Police, Fire, and Emergency Services have already cautioned users from wandering into the Darwin Police Station, saying, whilst the Darwin Police Station may be featured as a Pokestop, please be advised that you don't actually have to step inside in order to gain the Pokeballs.
I wonder how many people tried to turn themselves in just to get closer. They went on to say, it's also a good idea to look up, away from your phone, and both ways before crossing the street. That Sandshrew isn't going anywhere fast. Okay, that's a lie, because I had a Sandshrew and I tried to catch him, and I crashed and it disappeared. Justin, did you get the Sandshrew? Good.
You didn't get it?
If I don't get it, no one else gets it.
Did you get the rock guy that was in the parking lot this morning?
No.
That and the little fucking cat thing?
There was a Taurus out there too, also crashed before I could find that one. This is the worst.
I caught all those fuckers. And even if you're not on the move, you can find yourself in trouble. Last night on Reddit, a story appeared from one Pokemon Go player who had the cops called on him and a group of other trainers who were doing battle over a local gym at their neighborhood park.
So whether you're walking or driving, but seriously, please, it's just minor serious note, don't play while driving.
Tragedy waiting to happen.
Yeah, not paying attention to your surroundings is a recipe for disaster. A few months back, we did a story about cell phone walking, and you'd be surprised by the statistics.
In a report released last year by the Governor's Highway Safety Association, the rise of cell phone use was linked to an increase in pedestrian fatalities. In fact, starting in 2009, pedestrian fatalities rose by 15% to 4,735 in 2013. According to that same report, nearly 2 million pedestrian injuries were caused by cell phone use in that same time frame.
A similar report from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration also found that pedestrian accidents are significantly increasing in conjunction with the rise of cell phone use. Another study from Injury Prevention also found that pedestrian injury and death tripled from 2004 to 2011.
Other research shows that cell phone walkers are 61% more likely to veer off course than walkers not on their cell phone.
Or walk comically into a pole of some kind. Considering the Pokemon Go is going to have thousands of people walking around with their faces buried in their phones, or driving, it's just something good to keep in mind.
Right.
Be careful out there.
While it might be easy to write off some of these things, others have been hurt playing games just like this as recently as the last couple of months. Back in May, one gamer died after walking off a pier in Ireland while playing the augmented reality game Ingress, which coincidentally is by the same creators of Pokemon Go.
Maybe he was just trying to get a water Pokemon.
Too soon.
Hype for Pokemon Go has been incredibly high since the game was announced last September, and people are obviously very, very excited to incorporate one of their favorite games into their daily activities right there on their phone.
So excited that the game is already #1 on app download charts in less than a single day. There are also indications that it's already killing it in revenue. People love Pokemon. Who knew?
Not me. But no Pokemon is worth getting hit by a bus or walking off a bridge or whatever other Mr. Magoo ways we'll find to hurt ourselves while using our phones.
Well, maybe the radish one, or that lightning cat, whatever that's called.
Lightning cat. So seriously, be careful out there. Check your surroundings. Don't wander in areas you're unfamiliar with or unsure about. Take another trainer with you when you can. Come on. Common sense, guys. Common sense. Besides, the buddy system is fun.
What do you guys think of Pokemon Go and the stories already surrounding its release? Is the human race doomed?
Yes.
Let us know in the comments.
Oh, that was my comment. For more Pokemon Go news, like this video and subscribe to The Know.
Pokemon. In a report released last year by the Governor's Highway Safety Association, the rise of cell phone use was linked to an increase in pedestrian fatalities.
Fertilities.
That's the best.
Pedestrian fertility. Wow.
The pedestrians are super fatittle. All right.